And good evening and welcome to Rebels Stadium tonight. It is boys lacrosse. Champlin Park hosting the Duluth Wolfpack. Duluth co-op program, including Denfeld, East, up in Duluth. And it is a chilly night. I was joking before we went on the air. Probably warm by Duluth standards at this time of year, but chilly, cloudy night. We got a breeze that could be an impact in the game tonight. The Wolfpack 4-2, visiting the cities. Champlin Park 2-3 on the year, and we're getting the starters for tonight's game, and we're going to be ready to go. And so far, Champlin Park, the Rebels, they dropped the Wayzata, and the Wayzata Trojans. They are ranked number 7 in the latest poll. They dropped that one 13-2. Then they got beat by the Anoka Tornadoes 11-8, and then lost a heartbreaker to Centennial here at Champlin Park 8-7. And they're on a bit of a roll. They beat Blaine 11-10, and last Friday, 1 week ago, beat Blake 12-5 here at Rebel Stadium. And you see the Rebels starting lineup: Bosch, Contons, Jurassic, Kiffmeyer, Corton Lee, Andrzejczyk, Rademacher, Speltz, and Verlo. And a little bit more about the goalie, Kiffmeyer, 2-3 on the year, 9.40 goals against average save percentage at .505. Kiffmeyer, a solid netminder. Meanwhile, for the Duluth Wolfpack, Tristan Gennon, Tommy Gilman, 15 goals on the year. Nick Miseraco, 15 goals, 7 assists on the year. Brent Kurth, he has 11 goals and 5 assists. Austin Petrick, Brody Goldsworthy, Brennan McShane, and then the goalie, Jacob Viley, 7.33 goals again, save percentage .290. And then one of their top players, Mitty McKinnon Kramer, he has 11 goals and 10 assists. So it is Duluth and Champlin Park on a chilly night. Looks like the weekend is going to be great, but another chilly night. And it has certainly been, for the most part, a cold start to the outdoor sports season, whether it's track and field, softball, baseball, boys and girls lacrosse. The best of the weather has been indoors for boys volleyball so far this spring. And we reached the halfway point of the season for both teams tonight. Next week, Champlin Park, Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, Monday here at Rebel Stadium. Then they're on the road up in Duluth playing Marshall School, and that is a Saturday tilt up in Duluth. Always a good road trip up there. And here's a look at our weather, 52 degrees, and you see the winds 15 miles an hour. And the clouds are expected to thin out as we move through the game. I don't think there's any threat of rain. So there's the weather report for this one. And once again, I'm sure the boys from Duluth are not going to be impacted by the weather for the game tonight. Rebels in their home white and the Wolfpack in their road maroon. Those jerseys a little bit hard to pick up, and we're going to go to the middle of the field and the all-important face-off. And this is certainly a key part of the game, boys and girls. And out there for Champlin Park, Jackson Rademacher. And we got a ground ball right off the bat. Who's going to control out of the draw? Still a good battle. And the Wolfpack pick it up, and they're going to go to work, and they're going to get it to McKinnon Kramer. And Kramer's going to go to the goal line extended, get down to that X position. He'll dodge to the front, but the Rebels converge defensively. A good job there by Griffin Contons, and he really did a nice job to cut that off. And that run to the front of the net and protect the goaltender Kiffmeyer. And there's a quick shot and a goal. Boy, a laser beam from the right side out there. And Duluth on the board. Mats Eriksson, his 8th goal of the year. Eriksson fires it past Kiffmeyer, and that goal comes 40 seconds in. So Eriksson, number 8 on the year. So 1-0 Duluth, and they scored a lot of goals, 6 games. They have 70 total goals. Their goals against 8.17, so they ultimately control the ground ball off the face-off, and are able to convert that into a quick goal. And now Champlin Park, once again, you just get the sense that, controlling draw controls are so huge. Still another great ground ball battle here off the face-off, and it's picked up by the Wolfpack. They put it on the ground, scooped up by Rademacher. Rademacher tries to gain control. He's shoved down to the deck by Kramer. And the Wolfpack are going to get it. Nate Byer goes off, and there's Kramer. Puts it on the ground. This is going to get very near midfield. I think we got an offside on Duluth, and we do. So Wolfpack go offside. Now a chance for Champlin Park, and the Rebels are going to go to work. Kokar gives it up to Corton. Corton, 10 goals, 2 assists this year. Gavin Bosch, 10 goals and 6 assists. Leading the way for the Rebels. Conton's a catch, and it's taken away by Duluth. They're going to begin to run up the field. They got numbers. At the moment of 4-on-3, they give it up to the side of the goal, blocked out of there by Kiffmeyer. Huge save for him. He'll scoop it up. He's challenged behind the net. And a nice catch over there by Isaac Lee. Lee tries to get it out of there. And it's a ground ball opportunity picked up by Duluth. And the Wolfpack have it, and they go to work. Never been a huge fan of the black numerals on maroon. They do have the white outline, but still an awful challenge to see from a distance. That's Kurth. Kurth handling it. Still way outside. Gives it up. Mizarako. And Duluth up 1-0 here in quarter number 1. We're moving right along. Not a lot of stoppages so far. Pressure on the ball there by Speltz. Forces a player to the outside. Now the dodge and the move inside. That one goes wide. And we have a yellow flag on the field. We're going to get a penalty. And it's going to be a slash. And Champlin Park's going to go a man down here. Speltz over to the table. He'll take a knee. Comes at 2:53, so now Duluth man up 1-0 here in quarter number 1. 3 minutes in. They're going to work it around clockwise around that goal. Try and get a good look. Mizarako doing a nice job. They get it to the cutter, put it on the ground. That one's going to go over to the far side of the field. And Duluth is going to be able to keep it in bounds. Mizarako gets it back. And they'll get it down to the goal line, extended out on top. Another ground ball. Grab back, Solstad. They've moved it quickly, and then Fanning on the shot, losing it. Isaac Lee an opportunity trying to get to it. Rebels desperately want to get to that ground ball. Lee's still fighting for it. 2 players aside after it. Champlin Park gets it. They get it to the goalie, Kiffmeyer. And Kiffmeyer is going to spin out of there and get it clear up the middle. Nice job. Kokar on the run. Kokar right up the middle of the field. He has momentum. 4-on-4. Gets it inside. Batted at by Andrzejczyk. Picked up by the Duluth goalie, Wiley. And now they're right back to the attack. Here's Erickson. He had the lone goal in the game. Over to Kramer. Rebels still a man down. That was a 1-minute slash. Speltz should come on the field. Fight over there for the ground ball. Verlo. Duluth controls. Chilly breezy night. That breeze right out of the north. at the Rebels' back right now, and now Champlin Park's going to get it back, and I'd like to get one on the board. They cleared across. Griffin Contons. And now we got a timeout. Rebels are going to talk it over. Take a look at the standings in the Northwest Suburban. Nick Flasherheim, take that timeout, talk it over. And right now you got Centennial on top, Maple Grove, Rogers, Andover, and Oak off to a good start. Champlin Park has a win in conference play, and see a lot of the usual suspects up at the top. Saw Andover play recently, and Andover's got a tough team. Noka looked pretty good. Champlin Park fell to the Tornadoes earlier this season. And then we mentioned Champlin Park dropped their opener to Wayzata. They're ranked number 7 in the latest poll. And we'll get a look at that. Benilde St. Margaret's perennial power at the top of the rankings there. No Northwest Suburban teams right now ranked in the top 10. And on the girls' side, Maple Grove was ranked in the latest poll. At Maple Grove at 8, the lone Northwest Suburban team in just one class of lacrosse. And talk about the growth of the sport. And it's one of those things where you see kids out playing catch, lacrosse sticks and ball, and you see that in the park quite a bit. You see the real young kids playing the game. Fun to watch that. 7:07 remaining, quarter number 1, Duluth, the lone goal. That's Mats Eriksson, came 40 seconds in. Now the Rebels an opportunity. They have had very little attack zone time in this game. And one thing, you look at the save percentages for Duluth. Mills, their one goalie at .449. Viley at .290. So there are opportunities walking right in and getting the goal for the Rebels. It's going to be Ryan Corton. He just was able to walk right in and tie it up. He made it look easy. Time of the goal, 5:04. So that timeout paid huge dividends. And out of the face-off center of the field. Rademacher doing battle there with Nate Beyer. Beyer, their big face-off specialist. Every face-off has been just a battle. And Champlin Park's going to get it. Alexander Speltz has it and gives it up. They're going to send it on the ground, scooped up there neatly. Ethan Seavold. Now here's Corton. Corton, quick shot in the goal. He's got 2 quick ones, and the Rebels lead at 2-1. Corton, a moment ago, was 11. Now he has number 12. And Champlin Park, just like that. That is maybe the most effective timeout I've seen all season. That comes at 5:34 here of quarter number 1. So 30 seconds apart, the Rebels go from down 1-0 up to 2-1. Good stuff. They want to keep that momentum, and it starts right here. That all-important draw control. Another ground ball battle, 3 aside, still loose. And Duluth is going to grab it and go to work. They get it into the middle, a quick shot. That goes wide. Brett Kurth coming in, 11 goals, 5 assists, let it fly, and Duluth right back at it. They had a player deep. that X position, trying to deny the front. Quick shot goes well wide. Pretty good move to the front by Kramer, but he couldn't get it in on that. Now the Rebels are going to... we've actually got a flag. And Duluth is going to go a man down for the first time tonight. And it is going to be Kramer. That'll come at 6:14. So opportunity Rebels as they go a man up. And now they're going to get it and be able to go to the attack. Up 2-1 in this game. Here come the Rebels. Gabriel Contons gives it up. And gets it back out in the middle. They work it around. Here's Bosch. Bosch over on the left side. They go down to the goal line. Extended. Beautiful look from outside down low. And Sam Jurassic has number 7 on the year. 3-1 Rebels. Nice feed here. Conton saw him wide open, hit him. Quick shot. Yeah, nice look. 6:33. The Rebels have put 3 on the board in 1:29. And there's a draw control by Duluth. Bayer. They'll give it up. They'll retreat into their own end. This is McShane, Brennan and McShane. He'll send it all the way across, trying to find room. Rebels pressuring the ball. Now it's Gennon. Gennon on a run. Battles through 2 defenders. Gennon still carrying it forward. That's a good run. Puts it on the ground. Opportunity for the Rebels. Kokar after it. Batted away there by Verlo for the Rebels. Duluth, nice job to maintain control. From the outside, that shot, a wild one by Tristan Gennon, the senior. He has a goal this year. Clock stopped at the moment, 4:40 to go. That was a shot attempt, missed by a mile. And now Duluth goes to work, trying to get to the front. Good defense there. Nice job by Isaac Lee. He got it back. Lee's going to give it up. Oh, nice catch on the fly. Griffin Contons was able to flag that one down. That could have been a big turnover. Kiffmeyer outlet here the middle of the field. Ground ball scooped up. Here come the Rebels. They've got momentum now in quarter number 1. Cruising in on the left. Going to go all the way around. Sam Jurassic is terrific speed. Now they'll reset out on top. This Corton. Corton, 2 quick goals, 5:04, and then at 5:34. And the Rebels have been rolling. Player falls down. Corton's going to get it to the side of the net. Jurassic, quick shot. That goes wide. And unfortunately, the Rebels didn't have anybody deep. And Duluth will get it back. 3:32. Good quick shot. Another move to the side of the net. Rebels didn't have anybody behind the net. There's a ground ball. Turnover by Duluth. Can the Rebels take advantage? We'll see. Baj gets it forward. Jurassic spin. Stolen away by Duluth. Now they get it to the goalie. Biley. And he'll outlet Gennon. Gennon on a hop to midfield. And the Wolfpack turn the other way. The goal line extended, play tied up. Good stick play over there by the Rebels. Isaac Lee's had a nice game defensively. He gets help from Griffin Contons. Contons gets smoked. No call. Contons still battling. Lee after it. He'll pick up the ground ball. Duluth really pressuring it. There's a long clear to the middle. That's going to skip all the way through and likely go out of bounds. We'll see. Now Rebels are going to get to it. And then Jurassic throws it away, trying to get Jaden Andrzejczak on the run for Champlin Park down low. kind of a home run heave that didn't connect. Duluth got it back, down 3-1. Closing in on 2 to go, quarter number 1 on this cloudy, breezy night. Good move by Gannon. We're going to get a timeout, Duluth. So they're going to talk it over. Scott Wishart, their head coach. And these lacrosse programs outside the metro, a big shot there on the replay. Ellie hit him up high. No problem on that one. But you talk about the miles they put on. They hosted Grand Rapids Greenway in the opener, won 14-5. Then we're at Cloquet, Esco Carlton. Not a long drive from Duluth to Cloquet. Won at 16-7. Then Moorhead paid a visit to Duluth, and Spuds won at 10-4. Chisago Lakes went up to Duluth, and Chisago Lakes won 11-10. And then Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids went up there, and Duluth won 11-10. And then they played Marshall, and Duluth won at 14-6. They'll be closer to home. Superior, not too bad. They get Hermantown Proctor. Here's where the road trips come in later in the year. They go to Rosemount and Matamidi. And Rosemount's a road trip from Champlin Park, let alone Duluth. And then, of course, Matamidi, at least that's North Metro. But, man, you get to the split at 35E and 35W, it's still a long way down to Rosemount. All right, we're back at it. 3-1 Rebels. So we quickly close in on 2 to go in quarter number 1. Looks like the wind's starting to die down a little bit. We can only hope. Supposed to be a very nice weekend. Duluth, quick goal, 40 seconds in. Cutter down the middle, goes to the outside. There's a shot. That whistle's well wide. Duluth is going to hang on the shot attempt. Mizarako let it fly. But Duluth, once again, had someone close to that end line. Mizarako out on top, swings it over to the left as they work it around clockwise. This has been kind of their game plan in the attack zone. They haven't varied from it. And then usually they'll try and hit a cut from that position behind the net. Kurth batted it away. Duluth hangs on. They've done a nice job on ground balls in the attack zone. That one's knocked down, stolen away. Verlo, a nice play for the Rebels. Into the middle. Here's Kokar. He's got room. Kokar 4-on-3 for the Rebels. Gives it up quickly. Shot in the goal. Jaden Ondrachek, his 5th of the year. A dart from the right side, and it's 4-1 Rebels. That was pretty. Time of the goal, 10:49. That's good stuff. And they're playing well. After a slow start, no doubt. That was pretty goal. Number 5 on the year. Courtney has 2. Jurassic has 1. Ondrachek, the one a moment ago. Another great battle on the face-off. This has been entertaining. Popping out of there is Byer. Byer, a big, strong kid, getting low with the leverage, pops it out of there. Now the Rebels fighting for the ground ball. And jumping out of there is Verlo again. They're going to get it to the goalie, Kiffmeyer. He's being pressured. He'll give it up quickly. Griffin Contons. Clear to center on a hop. Rebels, can they control? Still a fight for it. Right back on the ground. Rademacher tried to spin out of there with it. And now Duluth goes to work. And now, end of the quarter, they really like a goal. Kind of get some momentum back. Just 15 seconds remaining. Let's see what they do. Closing in on the end of the quarter rapidly. They better get busy. 10 seconds to go. Can they find a cutter? They look like they're in no hurry back there. That's it. They weren't very aware of what they had to work with. Well, the Rebels go down 1-0, score 4 in a row, and after 1 quarter of play, lead it here at Rebel Stadium 4-1. Quarter number 2 coming up in a moment here on QCTV. We switch sides for quarter number 2, and the goalie Calvin Kiffmeyer for the Rebels defending the goal down to our right, looking into that north breeze, and Duluth in maroon defending the goal to our left. Rebels score 4 unanswered. Corton with 2, Jurassic and Andrzejczyk scoring goals. Off that draw, ground ball, player falls down. Still a battle for it. Every face-off has been so hotly contested. Quick shot. And that one's going to go long. Kiffmeyer thought he popped out of the net, but it'll be Brett Kurth. Kurth with 11 goals and 5 assists coming in. He'll have it for Duluth as they go to work. Down to our right. In front of that new scoreboard here at Rebel Stadium. Not that new, but still have the old scoreboard. I wonder when they're going to take that one down. Cruising in on the left. Hitting the side of the net was Duluth. That fooled me, but didn't fool Kiffmeyer. Quick outlet. Here comes Verlo. Verlo spinning around. Good pressure there. They get it back to the goalie Kiffmeyer. He'll go to the right side. And the Rebels are going to move it forward toward midfield. Give it up on the run. Good catch on the run. Here comes Champlin Park to the attack. I'll slow it down. Involved with it. Corton sets up near his side. He'll get the ball and move to the middle. Corton cruising in. Good dodge there. Side of the net. Flag flies. Got a shot away. And this is going to put Duluth, the man down. They touch it. And Champlin Park's going to hang on to the ball. And Duluth had a penalty in the first. Rebels had a penalty in the first. And we'll confirm who's going to take the knee for Duluth at 1:38. And it is going to be Signorelli. I'll get called for the hack. And Rebels go to work. Sam Jurassic has a goal, 7 on the year now. There's Bosch. Bosch, they get it inside. Corton, quick shot. Big save there by the Duluth goalie, Biley. And on a cold night, I can't feel too good. Duluth in their own end. Let's move to center. That was a very nice clearing pass. Here's Kramer. McKinnon Kramer is senior for Duluth. Kramer trying to get to the front. Spins around. Still spinning at that X position. Comes near side Kurth. Kurth trying to get around the corner. Verlo chasing him. And now we're going to get a flag, and this is going to go on the Rebels. So Duluth, they're going to stay on the attack, and they're going to be a man up. Yeah, Duluth gets we're even strength at the moment. Champlin Park's going to send a player to the scorer's table. That'll officially come at 2:55 at quarter number 2. No scoring so far in the second. And usually it's the last guy that comes over who takes a knee, and that's going to be Verlo. Duluth in a man-up situation. Let's see if they can take advantage. Just about 3 minutes into quarter number 2. Rebels going to go 2 down here? I'm trying to figure out. No, I think it had to do with the substitutions. Wow. Fair amount of confusion here. Verlo is still the man down for the Rebels. Now they've got the substitution sorted out. And we're going to get a flag, and Duluth put it on the ground. So now do we have 2 players? So now we got a Duluth player. Champlin Park, 2 players with a knee, and now Duluth had a player with the knee. That's Byer. And that comes at 3:04, and I think we're going to return to play momentarily. So there you see now the Rebels have it. This is Corton. So a little more room out there for everyone. Undercheck was on the knee for 30 seconds. That was a bench penalty, we understand. Thanks to the truck for picking that up. Undercheck gives it up. They're going to send it all the way across, picked off by Duluth. Duluth, that was just a clean steal. Really nice play by the Wolfpack. And they're going to move it up quickly, get it off to the left. Quick shot, that goes wide. Duluth is going to hang on. Still down 4-1, no goals here in the quarter. And now we are back to even strength. Neither team a player down after all of that. And Duluth goes to work. Big save, Kiffmeyer. Gimlin let it fly from out on top, and Gimlin's going to get it back, and now we have another flag. Oh, boy. I haven't heard a lot from Tommy Gilman. Gilman let that one fly. Kiffmeyer robbed him. And it is going to be Gilman taking the knee. After that penalty, 4:26. Yeah, there it is. Great work by our crew to catch that. Shot up high. Now the Rebels get it. Here's Bosch. Bosch looking for a goal here tonight. Got to be thrilled with his team up 4-1. Nice pass inside. Corton couldn't handle it. Down on the deck, and it's scooped up by Duluth. Jay Bosch had it. He puts it on the ground. Rebels fighting, pushing, shoving. Champlin Park, I think, is going to get this for sure. Onderchak was there to scoop it up, but not going to be a flag, but Rebels don't care. They're going to get it. Contons gives it up. Bosch. Contons back in the middle. Off to the right. There's a quick shot. That was Corton again. Worked in tight. Was able to spin. Rebels hang on. Get it out on top. Contons off to the right. Rebels moving it quickly. That one popped into the air. Block. Rebels are going to get it. Nice grab over there. And then they turn it over. Tried to get to Bosch near his side and missed the mark. Rare turnovers so far tonight. Rebels have done a pretty good job in that category. Not a ton of turnovers, not a ton of errors on that end. They've really been fighting on those face-offs. And Duluth goes to work. They get it, try to get it inside. Goes down behind the net. Duluth fighting for it. Kurth battling. Rebels have an advantage, and that's Lee. Nice job by Lee. Gets it to the goalie, Kiffmeyer. Hell outlet ahead. Savald the catch. He'll move it forward, right of the net. In front, Jurassic to goal. Nice movement. He has his second of the game, and the Rebels lead it 5-1. Time of the goal, 5:56. Watch us right down the field. Terrific feed across. Onderchak. Onderchak gets the assist. Onderchak had a goal. Now Corton with 2. Jurassic with 2. And the Rebels playing well. Off that face-off, scooped up there. That was a clean win by Byer. Nice job. And now Duluth trying to get some momentum, get back on the board. As I mentioned, a high-scoring team. 70 goals in 6 games this year. They have been held down certainly by the Rebels. Kiffmeyer's made some big saves. Defense has been good. Isaac Lee, Griffin Contons, side of the net. That goes wide. Calvin Kiffmeyer did a nice job covering up over there. Kurth from behind the net. Works around to pick. Couldn't get free. Out on the left. Nice job by Lee to get out there. The long stick. And a shot from outside, well wide. Lee really made it difficult for Kramer on that shot. Just deny the clean look. Big hit. There's a shot and down low and a flag. And a goal. Nick Azaraco. And for him, number 16 on the year. And their first goal since the opening minute. Time of the goal, 7:02. Griffin Contons going to take a knee. So after all of that, Rebels give up the goal, go a man down. Same deal, 7:02. Right back to that face-off. That is controlled by Duluth. Brody Goldsworthy. And now Duluth right back at it. They've gained back a little momentum. And they're missing it is Kramer. It was right at him. Kramer, I think, tried to make a move before catching it. Now Verlo back the other way. Jurassic put it on the ground, got it back. He's going to get to that X position and wait for help. Rebels led it 4-1 after one. I went up 5-1 before Duluth got that goal a moment ago. 5-2 our score. Clouds continue to thin out. Very good sign. Not enough to help us tonight, but certainly Saturday and Sunday. Here's Corton. First two goals of the game, 5:04 and 5:34 of the first. Corton cruises in, gets to the side of the net. He's going to draw a flag, and this will work out for Champlin Park. They'll hang on to the ball and go a man up now as Griffin Conton's ready to come on the field. Ryan Corton now 12 goals on the year. Did a good move to the front. And now we're going to have Brennan McShane take a knee for Duluth. Time of that, 8:26. Now it's Bosch as they swing it around to the right side. Bosch gets it inside, catch Jurassic. Right back out on top, Conton's off to the right. Now goal line extended, back out. Conton's shot, save. Biley made the saves. They had a couple of nice saves here in this game tonight. Long clear, put it on the ground on a hop. Grabbed by Champlin Park. And here they come. Verlo gets it ahead. Jurassic is third of the game. How about that? The Rebels get that goal back and extend their lead to 4, 6-2 now. Time of the goal, 9:06. Yeah, Verlo picked up that turnover and then found Jurassic for the goal as third of the game. Good stuff. Rebels up 6-2. Under 3 to go here in quarter number 2. Here's Corton. Corton powers his way into the right. Goal line extended. They send it across to Bosch, and he fanned on it. Picked up by Jurassic. Rebels clicking. They get it into the middle. A shot and a goal. Savald, his first of the game. 2 quickies for Champlin Park. That one coming at 9:27. And they moved it beautifully. And they're playing well. 7-2 our score. Here it is again. Jurassic from that X position right into the middle. Ethan Savald. Good stuff. Ground ball off the face-off. Big collision. Duluth wants a penalty. Jay Bosch has it, and they are going to get the penalty. 7th penalty of the quarter. Another flag flies. By the way, McShane's still on a knee. He must have done something really bad. And or is this McShane again? Yeah, they're going to get Corton here, I believe. No? And then we got another one. Unsportsmanlike. This is going to go. We have another flag fly. This is going to be on the Duluth bench. So, we do know this. We have McShane for Duluth taking a knee. Who's going to join him? This is going to be Kramer joining him. And after all of this, Duluth is going to go 2 down. And Champlin Park goes to work with Bosch. Jurassic into the middle. Nice move and a goal for Corton. Champlin Park really making Duluth pay now. Corton has his third of the game. So Jurassic's going to get the assist. He has 3 goals. Corton has 3. And still Duluth with McShane and Kramer on a knee. Eight 2 Rebels. Clean draw control for Duluth. They certainly need that. And it's Kennan beginning his run. We're going to get a timeout, Duluth. Still a lot of game, but they're down 8-2. 2:08 to go here in the quarter. And the officials called one aside in the first. So far, by my count, Duluth 5 flags here in the quarter and just 2 for Champlin Park. So they've got to clean that up for sure. Champlin Park's done a really nice job. Calvin Kiffmeyer has made some big saves defensively. And they've done a nice job on the back end. Contons, Verlo, Speltz, Lee. All right, and we're going to take a look at Ryan Corton's work. 2 quick goals to get the Rebels started here tonight. Corton, a terrific run to the side of the net, powers his way to the front, just walked right in. And then Corton again. Nice shot from the left side. And then here a moment ago, gets it right in the middle. Good dodge and beats the goalie. There's 3 for Ryan Corton, the senior. That gives him 13 on the year. Great work by our crew. And Samuel Jurassic, big night as well. 3 goals. Sam, couple of assists here tonight. And Champlin Park, after a slow start this season and really some heartbreaking losses, of starting to gain some momentum. Once again, they dropped their first 3. Wayzata ranked 13-2, not a great night. Anoka is solid this year. They lost 11-8. Lose that heartbreaker 8-7 to Centennial, but beat Blaine 11-10, and then blew out Blake 12-5, and are in control here tonight at home at Rebel Stadium. So a chance to get back to 500. And Duluth puts it on the ground. The Rebels are going to get back. Lee's going to clear off to the right. And here comes Champlin Park with running room in right. Going into the win. Nice feed. Rademacher. Savald has a goal. He's over on the right side. Savald has a goal. It came at 9:27. Rebels Jurassic get a shot away. Got it back. I don't know if he ever took the shot. Hard to tell on that. But he had it at the side of the net. Corton gives it up. Now right back out on top. Contons. He'll scramble out of there, get a little breathing room. and then send it right into the middle. Corton put it on the ground. Duluth is going to come out of there with it, try and get it to the goalie, and they do. Biley has it. Watch there by Jurassic right in his face. Right back on the ground. Opportunity for Champlin Park to steal it back, and they do. Speltz has it. Gives it up on the left. Catch by Bosch. Bosch yet to score tonight. And we have another timeout. The Rebels, with 45 to go in quarter number 2, are going to have it. And a chance to put another one on the board. They have moved it really well. And one of the things they haven't done is turn it over. And when they've had control, they've moved it and haven't put it on the ground. And they've been able to hang in there on the faceoffs. Rademacher's done a nice job battling Nate Byer, a big kid. And Champlin Park has been able to fight and win their share. I would say Duluth has the advantage there. Erickson scored the first goal for them 40 seconds into quarter number 1. Rebels finished with 4 in a row, lead after 1, 4-1. They went up 5-1 on Sam Jurassic's second goal of the game at 5:56. Duluth got one back. Nick Mesoraco is first of the night. Now 3 in a row. Jurassic's third, Savald's first, and Corton's third. Have the Rebels in a good spot here on their home field. Here we are in early May, and final game of the regular season coming up on Wednesday, May 21st. Hard to believe. Less than 3 weeks away. We've been getting grad party invites. I'm not ready for that. I'm done hosting grad parties, but getting grad party invites. So, got a trip to South Dakota for a grad party later this month. Here's Corton trying to get to the front. He's knocked off. Jurassic picks it up. I think they'd like to get Bosch going. They get it to the outside. Here's Bosch, lets one fly. And almost on cue, they tried to feed Gavin Bosch. Good shot, just missed. Here's Court, another shot and a goal. Down low, and he's got number 4. The Rebels lead it 9-2. Five-hole. Great shot by our crew. 4th of the night. Assist to Jurassic. And it comes at 11:51. Just 9 seconds remaining. So the Rebels take that time out and make Duluth pay. Their battle for the ground ball. Scooped up by Champlin Park. Boy, they've had a good strategy on that ground ball. And that's going to be it. Big collision. Jurassic gets decked. We aren't going to see a yellow on that. We're not going to see the flag, but the official talking to the Duluth player. But Champlin Park surges. They end quarter number 1 with 4 in a row. They end quarter number 2 with 4 in a row, and they lead it 9-2. We'll take a break. Stick around for quarters 3 and 4. It is boys lacrosse here on this Friday night on QCTV.
The 2024 Champlin Farmers Market has returned to Mississippi Crossings on Tuesdays from 2 to 6 p.m. until October 8th. Stop by and stock up on fresh produce, fruit, flowers, bread, honey, sauces, seasonings, and so much more. And while you're there, toss your name into the giveaway bowl to win a complimentary activity pass from Three Rivers Park District. Passes can be used for the horse trail, cross-country skiing, disc golf, the off-leash dog area, and archery. The new booth also features small activities and information on the park and program offerings. Some other vendors include Lone Wolf Greenhouse, Baked Gluten-Free Goodies, Breck's Greenhouse, Coastal Coolers, Chevelle Vegetable Farm, Great Harvest Bread, and Ma Bay's Taste of Liberia for homemade pepper sauce, where I just had to try their excellent mango habanero jam. For information about how you can become a vendor for next year's farmers market, visit thecityofchamplin.mn.us/farmers market to view vendor information and registration. So stop by next Tuesday to support local and to live Champlin.
Coaching 4 or 5 years, and my goal is to have the players love it as much as I did and do everything that they can to be the best player that they are in it.
Well, since last year I was I really wanted to play boys volleyball, and then I started taking the class at gym, so I decided, I'm going to come out and try out, and luckily I was able to make varsity.
Coaching boys is you can have more fun, you can goof around with them, and they still get better. Girls, you kind of need to be more serious with them to get the improvement out of them. Watch out.
I joined boys volleyball because, coming to high school, I didn't have any friends, and the friends that I made played volleyball, so I decided to get closer to them, I'll play volleyball.
This season, I'm mostly excited for just the sport being sanctioned. That's what I'm most excited about. It's been pretty fun. We could work on some things, but it's mostly been pretty fun, yeah.
So I have a couple of club players, and I have a couple of brand new players, some that played football, basketball, or track, and so I kind of just started at the square one with everybody.
It's really fun. I enjoy coming out, playing with the team every day. Each week something new, especially with this crew of guys we got. I feel like we're coming together as a team.
The goal is definitely to make it a section and just overall build better chemistry with the team and just be better.
This season, I was hoping to make state.
Well, hopefully, it's nice. I want to win sections and go to state for something. I've came close multiple times playing other sports here, like football and basketball. We've came this close, so hopefully I can break the curse for me personally and go to state.
My goals is to start a great program, making sure all the players are bought in and show that they love this sport.
ACBC has been around since 1971, and we've been in this location for about 20 years. We provide free food, clothing, and resources to the community. We serve last year we served nearly 80,000 people for the year, and we offer a lot of other programs designed around food, such as senior deliveries. We do a lot of pop-ups at senior buildings. We have produce distributions on site at local parks. So just really about getting food to the community in the best way that we can. So when somebody comes in, they typically will make an appointment, and we do that because we really value someone's time. We realize that a lot of people have to rely on other people to get here or public transportation. But the experience is really about creating a warm and welcoming environment, because it's really tough to go to a food shelf, especially the first time, and we want people to feel like this is a place they can count on, they can trust. They're not just going to find the food items they need, but they're also going to find a lot of volunteers and staff that are really just understand what they're going through and want to be a good source for them, and just building relationships. We really try to make sure we have like an overall grocery experience, so household items, hygiene items, pet food. That's really important because people will feed their pets before they feed themselves. Whatever was available, whatever we can get our hands on, we are looking for. We are a super shelf, and a super shelf is a certification process that means that we are giving people a specific experience with access to healthy food. So it's a commitment that you make to your community to offer a certain type of food shelf. So we've actually gone through 2 certifications. One initially when we first started being a grocery store model, and then the second one was during COVID. We were one of the first food shelves to come back inside. We were doing drive-through distributions, and especially with our older adults, people were feeling very isolated. So we wanted to come back inside to open up just those communications and the relationships. That's really important for our community. We pick up from 15 grocery stores throughout the week. That's called Food Rescue, and it's food that traditionally would have been thrown out, but it comes to us. And then our volunteers are back here. They go through it, they find out what's good. Sometimes like 15% of it is bad. That all goes to pig farmers. That's what the blue barrels are for. The rest of it, we go through and get it out to our families. This is our new thrift store. And same thing with our market. We wanted the families to feel, when they came, we wanted them to feel good, like not that they needed to get, a free pair of pants and a free shirt. We wanted it to feel more transactional, so when they come in with their coupon, they can buy whatever they want, and then if they want to get more stuff, they can, but it doesn't feel like a handout. It feels like they're coming in and maybe getting some makeup, something that they wouldn't normally get, but something that they would like to have. So we're lucky that the community is so giving, and now opening it to the public has been awesome. This is a tough one because I truly love my job. The funnest part about my job is just being in the background, listening to all of the things that people have to say about the process here and about the experience. And I love it when someone comes the first time and I hear them, my office is just right on the other side of this wall, and I hear them say, oh my gosh, it's just like a grocery store, look at all the fresh produce. And that's what makes me excited, because we know that we're giving people something that there's plenty of it in the community, and we're just really good at creating a space where people can access it for free. And I love the interactions between the families and the volunteers, and it's really about relationship building, and you see that when families are going through here, and it's a really beautiful thing. Yes, they said right now 1 in 5 families in Minnesota are struggling to put food on their table. So that means when you're looking down your street, somebody down your street or somebody you work with, they are having a struggle that they're not talking about. And most of the people that come here are working families or seniors on a fixed income. So they are just not getting enough to make a living wage. And sometimes coming here is about getting access to fresh food, like fresh produce. And sometimes coming here is about freeing up a little bit of money so they can pay their rent or put gas in their car to get to their job. And there's obviously still so much stigma around needing food access. And I was talking to someone about it today because I read somewhere on a food distribution where they said, no questions asked. And it's like, it shouldn't be that way, because there should be no stigma in going to the food shop. This is just, again, there's plenty of food in the community. We have a great way to make sure it doesn't go to waste. And there's people that really need it. So we're like the middleman, just making it happen.
And we're back. Quarter number 3 underway, and the Rebels playing well tonight, leading 9-2. Third quarter underway. Champlin Park defending the goal to our left. Quick shot and a goal just like that. Nate Byer wins the draw, and he puts it away, and Duluth scores very quickly here in the third quarter, just 8 seconds in. Byer once again wins that faceoff and goes right down the field. And for a faceoff specialist, just a dream scenario. You see it every now and then. He skips it by Kiffmeyer. And just like that, Nate Byer has the goal. 4th of the year for him. And a good start for the Wolfpack. They're now down 9-3, and he's fighting for it. You can see how low he's getting, trying to get leverage and pop it out of there. But the Rebels have been able to have that trailer pick it up, and a nice job there by Jackson Rademacher as he gets it forward. Jared Zabel not available, out of the lineup. Rademacher done a pretty good job tonight against a tough customer in Nate Byer for Duluth. And now they go to work. Here's Savald. He has a goal. Savald with the dodge on the outside, getting pressured, spins out of there. He moves to his right hand. Ground ball. Savald uses his body to block it. And the Rebels pick it up. Ondrachek, he has a goal. He scored the final goal of the first to put the Rebels up 4-1. He's on the outside. He gets shoved. He spins out of there. And he'll play keep away as he gets to the goal line extended. Almost got tripped. And now the Rebels behind the net. Here's Sam Jurassic. He has 3 goals in this game. Corton has 4 to lead the Rebels. Out on the left side, quick shot. That is ripped wide. That was Corton, the hot hand. And the Rebels had a player deep, and that was Ondrachek. And Champlin Park's going to hang on. Early third quarter. Clouds continue to thin out. By tomorrow, bright sun. Should be a great weekend. Savald on the outside, way outside with Corton. Also Gabriel Contons with it. Are on the outside. Around the corner, ground ball. Good defensive play by Duluth. They knock it away. They have early momentum. They're able to stop the attack and then taken right back. Nice play. Gabriel Contons was able to gain control. Good work by him. Did not give up on the play and came right back and took it away from the Wolfpack. And now they're going to give the ball to the Wolfpack. One of the officials was gesturing to the bench and saying, all right, guys, need to calm down a little bit. They already had a bench. I believe both teams have bench penalties in this game. That's knocked away by Bosch, ground ball. And now it's Jurassic. Boy, great play by Bosch to not give up on it, knock it away, and Champlin Park gets it right back, up by 6. Just over 2 minutes into quarter number 3 here on this Friday night. And now Corton, way outside, nobody near him. They're trying to get a play set up, clear things out a little bit, trying to get Corton. They shove him behind the net. He's at the X position. Swings it over to Jurassic out on the left. Put on the deck. Bosch trying to get room. They've done a nice job on Bosch. Over to the left side, Ondrachek into the middle. Ground ball. They batted toward the goalie, and Viley's going to pick it up. Jacob Viley. Clear to his right. Good pressure by Jurassic. Clear all the way over midfield on a hop. Picked up. Here comes Duluth. Duluth going to work. They get it down to the X position. Send it out. This is Kramer. Kramer being shadowed. Isaac Lee has been on him. Defensively, the Rebels have played very well. He's done a really nice job. Kokar back there to help out. Kokar with really good speed. There's kind of a jump shot that goes off the side of the net. We've seen a few of those now tonight for Duluth, hitting the side of the net. Kiffmeyer doing a good job to get to the point. Or to the post. There's a shot from the outside. They try to go upstairs. Kiffmeyer grabs it. Kiffmeyer runs around the net. He'll come out of there. He's being chased. Spins along the sideline. And now they move it neatly. Lee put it on the ground, batted away. Opportunity here for Duluth. Goldsworthy. And now it's scooped up there by Kramer. Kramer's side of the net. Good job by Lee. Another ground ball. Picked up by McKinnon. Kramer, just a sophomore. Coming in 11 goals, 10 assists. 21 points for him. He's had a nice year. There's a quick shot. Kiffmeyer, it may have gone wide, but Kiffmeyer blocked it away with the stick. Ground ball. Duluth is still going to hang on to it. Duluth Wolfpack in town, 4-2 on the year. Champlin Park, 2-3, trying to get back to 500. There's a quick shot and a goal. They've scored 2. And on the side of the net, that's Tommy Gilman, number 16 of the year. Gilman took the feed. Haven't called his name a lot tonight, but he was in the right place at the right time. That goal is going to come at 4:49. And now it's 9-4. Duluth, the only 2 goals in the quarter. Nice feed. Gilman, the catch, shoot. Not much Kiffmeyer could do. That might be an assist to Erickson. I'm going to write it down on my pad of paper. Now Duluth, another face-off control, so they've had the better of that. Gilman the goal. Byer's done a nice job. Byer, of course, won the face-off to start the quarter and then went down and scored 8 seconds in. Now a little momentum for the Wolfpack. You got to wonder what the coaching staff had to say. Maybe they said something along the lines, if you don't play better, you're going to have to hitchhike back to Duluth. That might do it. Nick Miseraco had it out on top. Rebels get it back. Nice job. Griffin Contons, nice game, gets it ahead to Lee. One of his fellow defenders. Nice look ahead. Here's Kokar. Kokar down low, and Bosch the goal. Wow, what a job by the Rebels to move it upfield and feed Bosch for his first of the game, and the Rebels get a goal back. They're up 10-4. That was terrific. 2 defenders touch it. Kokar moves it forward, finds Bosch down low. Beautiful lacrosse goal for the Rebels. Another battle in the middle of the field. Duluth is going to get it. Well, Jackson Rademacher's been scrapping in there, and another good battle. And now they go right back to it. Duluth gets it down low. They've had the better of it, but the Rebels get a huge goal to go back up by 6. They led it 9-2 at the half. Now they get it out on top. Miseraco gave it up, and now it's Kramer. Kramer gets a lot of touches in the attack zone. Kokar back there defending. They get it out on top, knocked down. Miseraco had to spin out of there. They go down to the X position again. Good defense back there. Alexander Speltz. They've done a nice job denying the front of the net. They've really used that long stick well back there. That one's put on the ground. Could be a turnover. Big collision. Rebels fighting for it, and the Rebels are indeed going to get it. Boy, nice job back there. It looked like it was Rademacher, the sacrifice. Rebels try to clear, and they're going to turn it over to Duluth. Duluth gets it back. And now it's Erickson. He had the first goal 40 seconds in. Really slow start for the Rebels, but they answer with 4. over the final 7 minutes. Go up 4-1. Once again, 9-2 at the half. They lead at 10-4. There's a quick shot. That was Kramer, well wide. And they didn't have anybody deep, so the Rebels are going to get it back. And Kramer said, wait a minute. I don't agree with that, but it appears to be the right call. I just think that last goal by the Rebels was just a thing of beauty as they rotate it, move it up the field. Kokar used his speed, and then a dime to Bosch. And Bosch has his 11th of the year, first of the game. Actually, Duluth is going to hang on. Big shot, and that's going to draw a yellow. And Champlin Park's going to go a man down. That was... I was getting your money's worth on a penalty, and that is Ryan Corton. And it comes at 7:45. Mizarako has it, swings it off to the left. Now they work it around clockwise again. Mizarako on top. Now they'll work it back to the right. Playing catch out on top. Mizarako works, trying to hit the cutter. Still plenty of time. Put it on the ground. Good defensive play by Speltz over there. Ground ball opportunity. Lee trying to get at it. Can't. Player slips and falls. It looked like Kramer. Kramer being chased by Lee. Lee all over him. He gets to the front and scores. Well, McKinnon Kramer, first of the game for him. And number 12 on the year. And Duluth has outscored the Rebels 3-1 here in the third. Time of that goal, 8:25. Kramer just a sophomore, and Kramer's had a tough time with Isaac Lee, but got around him there and got in front, was able to beat Kiffmeyer. 10-5 our score. And another face-off win for Duluth. Kurth coming in, 11 goals, 5 assists. We haven't called his name. There's a shot, big save by Kiffmeyer. Oh, Kramer unloaded on one, knocked out of there. Rebels need a ground ball. Lee's going to scoop it up with the long stick. Lee's going to move forward, then lose it, and now Duluth right back at it. Here comes Duluth on the attack. They give it up side of the net, over the top. But the Wolfpack are going to hang on. They've had the better of it here in the third. (10-5), and there's a pass inside and a goal. Kurth, his 12th of the year, his first tonight. And now big-time momentum for the Wolfpack. And that goal comes at 9:12. The Rebels outscored them 4-1 in the first, 5-1 in the second. Now, Duluth outscoring Champlin Park 4-1 here in the third. And it is now 10-6. Things tightening up dramatically. And we're going to take a look at the Wolfpack schedule as we reach the midway point of the season. Monday they'll be back home against Superior. Then they get Proctor Hermantown. And those games next week, they have a busy week. Then that long road trip to Rosemount on a Saturday. and then at Matamidi, and then they'll close it out at home against Irondale and White Bear Lake. You don't see that on their schedule, but Wednesday, May 21st is the regular season finale for the Duluth Wolfpack. Champlin Park, good shape, 9-2 after 2, but Meyer really set the scene, winning that face-off, popping up, and actually didn't have to pop up. He won the face-off clean, went down and got the first goal. Then it was Gilman at 4:49. Bosch, a nice goal for the Rebels. Lone goal of the third at 5:43. Kramer at 8:25, and then Kurth at 9:12. And a ton of momentum for Duluth. Now the Rebels go to work, and this will be Byer. Most face-off specialists, they want to win it clean and go down and score a goal like he did to start the quarter. That is the face-off specialist dream, and they're going to do it again. He's going to win this one clean, spin, give it up on a hop, ground ball opportunity. Rebels really need it. And getting that ground ball there was Speltz, and then he got shoved out of bounds. And that's picked up by Gennon for Duluth. Gennon the other way. Toward the net, saved by Kiffmeyer. Kiffmeyer, the quick outlet ahead, put it on the ground. A fight for it over there. And Duluth is going to get it right back. Boy, or actually it's going to be Kokar. Champlin Park's going to have it. And now they need some attack zone time. I think to close out the quarter with some attack zone time, Kokar gets into the middle. Shot! Score is falling down. Huge goal for the Rebels, and they lead at 11-6. That was a terrific goal by Kokar. And according to the stats I have, his first goal of the year. And it comes at 9:56. Oh, Kokar, he's all alone there. And that is huge. And now if they can control this, well, Bear had something to say about that. But a ground ball, pass behind Kramer. Now an opportunity for the Rebels. Ondrachak has it. Signorelli all over him. Now Corton. Corton has it. Wait for Contons to come on the field. Gabriel Contons wearing number 9 out in the middle. Corton, 4 goals for Champlin Park tonight. Ground ball, Duluth has it. Just a shame for Champlin Park that they weren't able to just close out the quarter on the attack or get a good look. Now Duluth an opportunity. They put it on the ground. Bosch challenges. Here comes Duluth. Good run the other way. Gennon up the middle. Powers his way to the outside. And now we'll give it to Kramer. Kramer loses it. Stolen away by Champlin Park. They'll clear to the middle. Right back on the ground. Now Duluth. A lot of ground balls here. 40 seconds to go. Bosch grabbed the ground ball. Big play there. And now you would think Bosch is going to want to, or excuse me, that's Contons. Nice job by him. Contons wearing 9, and now they get it over to Corton. And now they're going to slow it down with 15 to go. Corton, side of the net, shot off the, still loose. They get it to the goalie. Wiley And that's going to be it. So Duluth, pretty good quarter. They outscore the Rebels 4-2, but Champlin Park still leads this one. After 3, 11-6. We'll go to the fourth. Boys lacrosse here on a Friday night here on QCTV. One quarter to go. Duluth visiting Champlin Park. Rebels lead at 11-6. Led at 4-1 after 1, 9-2 after 2, and now 11-6. And Duluth with Kurth done a good job on the faceoffs here in quarters 3 and now in quarter 4. They've certainly dominated, but Champlin Park, 2 key goals. Bosch is first to the game. Kokar is first. And now Duluth goes to work. Lead defensively, a nice job. There's a quick shot, goes wide. That was Kramer. He's their key guy, gets it back. And that one skips just wide. I don't know if Kiffmeyer got a piece of it, but nice job. Look at this. Nope, just went wide. Great job by our crew. Terrific video replays tonight. Outstanding work. It is a cold night for the cameras. That one whistles wide. The Rebels are going to get it. Picking it up back there. Griffin Contons going to send it off to the right. The goalie, Kiffmeyer. Out of the crease area, all the way to the near side. Nice clear. Lee going to run it to midfield and beyond. He'll give it up. Savald, he has a goal here tonight. Now Savald's going to gain control. And for the Rebels here early, some good attack zone time. Slow it down a little bit. Get a good look. Contons. Now it's Corton. Corton 4 goals, all in the first half. Ondrachek has a goal. He got a touch there. They put it on the ground, no worry. Corton dodge into the middle. Good defense by the Wolfpack. This is one of those where Champlin Park by 5, time on their side. They don't need to score again. And just wind that down. Don't turn it over. Under check to the cutter. Quick shot. Blocked down. Came back onto the stick of Savald. And now getting to the front and scoring. 5th of the game. On Ryan Corton. And Champlin Park back up by 6. They moved it well. Comes 2:30 in. That's just exactly what the doctor ordered. After getting outplayed in the third quarter, come back, get a goal like that, go back up by 6, work that clock further down to the finish line. Now Duluth right back at it. Cutter in the middle, shot and a goal. Boy, they answer quickly. And this is Gilman, his second of the game. Gilman cut right to the front. Nice feed. And it just took him 26 seconds to answer. Now it's 12-7. Nice feed. Gilman, step to the right. Was able to beat Kiffmeyer. Gilman has 17 on the year. And 2 tonight. Rebels are going to get it there. And here's Kokar. Rebels right back at it. Turnover, ground ball, picked up. Duluth. Duluth with numbers. On a hop, they get it into the middle. Now down low, quick shot and a goal. Oh, all that off the turnover, and it's Gilman again. Second in a row, third of the game. And all of that off the turnover. And that comes at 3:49. Well, 12-8. Things tightening up. Meyer again. Battling Rademacher. Rebels get the win. Coming out of their Kokar. Put it on the ground. Andrzejczyk trying to run it down. Another turnover for the Rebels. Boy, they did such a good job in the first half not turning it over. Turnover a moment ago led to a goal. And now let's see if Champlin Park can defend here. They're still up by 4 with under 8 to go. Love to get it back. There's Gilman on a hot streak. He has 3 goals all in this half. Gets it over to Kramer. Kramer still has it. It's Rocco. Now they've settled in here on the attack. From the X position comes out. Kramer thought about a shot. Gives it up on the left. That shot goes wide. Duluth is going to hang on. Rebels really want to stop here. That shot blocked. Ground ball opportunity. Can the Rebels get to it? Put it right back on the ground, still fighting for it. A lot of pushing and shoving. Rademacher back there. Duluth is going to keep it. 6:39 to go. Olin Solstead. Yeah, 3 goals, 1 assist, the junior. Gilman puts it out on the left side. That one blocked down in front. Knocked around. Rebels trying to get to the ground ball. Lee has it for the moment. He's being challenged. Big time by Kramer. Spins out of there and moves it forward. Griffin Contons moves it up the right side. Gets it out to midfield. Boy, the Rebels really needed that one, up by 4. And we come up on 6 to go in the fourth quarter. Huge stop, Ondrachek. Now once again settle in and get a good look. They turn it over. And now Duluth trying to come right back the other way. Ondrachek. Bosch chasing after it. Now Duluth right back at it. Erickson. And that opening goal of the night goes to the goal line extended and beyond. And now right back down low. That one's blocked down. We got a flag. Kurth. Champlin Park's going to go a man down. Closing in on 5 to go. They're up by 4. Still in a good spot. They're going to need to weather this storm. There's a shot that goes wide. Now the first penalty of the fourth. Penalty filled second. It was hard to keep track of. This is going to be Corton. And right back at it. Rebels a man down at the moment. Duluth going to work. Down by 4. Gilman gets it. He has 3 to lead them. Good battle back there. Speltz jumps into the fray. Duluth is going to get it. It's Kramer. Kramer out in the middle. That shot over the top. 4:26 to go. Kramer to the cutter. There's a shot, save. Kiffmeyer went down low and got it. Big save by Kiffmeyer. An outlet to the right. Duluth pressures. Kiffmeyer will get it back. He's under some duress. He gets bumped. He'll try and come out of there, put it on the ground. Opportunity for Duluth. Nobody in the net. And a goal. Oh, big turnover there. And cashing in, Brett Kurth. 3 in a row for Duluth. It's now a 3-goal game. Time of that goal, 9:07. Well, they did an outstanding job pressuring. And Kiffmeyer turned it over, and that's the second goal in the quarter. Off turnovers for Duluth. .353. Clean win by Bayer. They're going to move it down the field. Ground ball. Duluth is going to get it. Duluth has it right back. Go around the corner. That one skips wide. Boy, that was quite a power move to the front of the net by Kramer. The sophomore just went right around the corner. Got a shot away. Clock stopped. 3:30 remaining in the fourth. Rebels trying to hang on. They led at 11-6 after 3, now 12-9. From the outside, that one goes wide. Good job by Lee. Defensively for Champlin Park. Now it's Kurth. Had the goal a moment ago. Donahue around the net. Haven't called his name enough. Off the crossbar. Kurth grabs it back. He'll shoot. That skips over the top of the net. Kiffmeyer had it measured. But Duluth is going to hang on. 2:37 to go. That shot well wide by Kramer. Tried to jump and shoot and didn't work out well. Watch this. Iron. That's got to end somewhere. And now Duluth back to work. They have had a ton of attack zone time here in the third and fourth quarter. Kiffmeyer kicked it out of there. That was a tough angle shot. Was going to win this ground ball battle. With Duluth, face-offs and ground balls here in the third and fourth. Another shot from the outside. That goes wide. Once again, the Wolfpack hang on. 1:59 to go. Rebels with a win, even up their record at 3-3. Here's Kramer going the other way, getting shoved by Lee. Dodge here by Donahue. He gets shoved down. And they're going to throw a flag, and Griffin Contons can't believe it. He'll take a knee. Champlin Park will go a man down. That'll come at 10:20 of the fourth. There's number 14. Cut her down the middle, way to the outside. Save Kiffmeyer. They tried to go top shelf. Kiffmeyer grabs it. And now the Rebels have an opportunity. They're going to run it up. They move it forward. Are we going to get a timeout? Yes, we are. And we're facing east. Our cameras are facing east, but if we can get a shot across the way, there is some sunshine appearing on the trees. Way too late to warm things up. You can see it right there in your picture. On the rooftop across the way, there is some sun. Not enough to save us today. Rebels lead at 12-9. Just 1:06 to go in the game, and out of the timeout, they'll have the ball. And by the way, the Rebels' upcoming schedule, next week on Monday, they'll play Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, here at Rebel Stadium. And then they got some time off, and they'll be in Duluth on Saturday to take on Duluth Marshall. Then they get Andover a week from Monday, the 12th, here at Rebel Stadium. Then on the 14th, they'll be at Elk River Zimmerman. Friday the 16th, they play the Hill Murray Pioneers here. And then a couple of games at the end of the regular season not showing up on your screen. OPUC Osceola Park Center here at Champlin Park on the 19th. And the regular season finale at Totino Grace on Wednesday, May 21st. And it's on to section play. That's less than 3 weeks away. And there, what a great shot. You can see that setting sun and the reflection off the roofs and houses across the way. I was hoping for that about 3 hours ago, but still breezy. Champlin Park has it up by 3, under a minute to go in a good spot. trying to finish it off. Good pressure by Duluth. Good ground ball battle. Controlled by Champlin Park behind the net. 3-on-1. Rebels come out of there. Bosch, what great work. Now the ground ball. Jurassic slings it out of bounds. And it looks like Champlin Park's going to hang on. 39 seconds left. Sam Jurassic, outstanding first half in this one. He had three goals, and by my count, 3 assists in this game tonight, a big part of it. Rebels jump out to a big 9-2 lead at the half. Actually, they're going to give it to Duluth with 39 seconds left, and Rebels still in a very good spot here in this one. McShane, good clear to the middle. Now it's Erickson. Mats Erickson going to try and cruise in. Good defensive play from behind. Knocked out of there. Speltz grabbed it. We got a flag. He shoved. Champlin Park's going to hang on. And Duluth going to go a man down late. That's a slash. Tristan Gannon actually going to send 2. Gannon and Gilman both take a knee. Bosch is also on a knee, so there's a lot of wrongdoing on that play. The Rebels are going to run it out. That's going to do it. They're going to get the win. Corton had a big game, 5 goals for Ryan Corton, and Champlin Park will get the win over Duluth, 12-9 on a chilly, breezy night here at Rebel Stadium. Champlin Park goes to 3-3. Duluth will drop to 4-3. And once again, quickly recap. Rebels lead 4-1 after 1, 9-2 at the half. Corton had 4 goals. Sam Jurassic had 3 goals at the break. Duluth dominated the third, outscoring the Rebels 4-2. Champlin Park still up 11-6. And they go on to the 12-9 victory tonight here at home. Great job by our crew, as always. Battling the wind, battling the cold. But Champlin Park, a winner on a Friday night boys lacrosse, over visiting Duluth. Once again, the final at 12-9. Here's a look at our upcoming schedule. On Monday, boys volleyball, Irondale will be at Anoka. And then on Tuesday, softball, Maple Grove and Champlin Park. Big-time showdown in the Northwest Suburban. 2 great programs. And then Rogers and Andover play on the 8th. And then on the 12th, Anoka, Champlin Park boys volleyball. Anoka's boys volleyball team off to a good start this year. So that's our upcoming schedule here on QCTV. Big thanks to you for tuning in tonight. Have a great weekend. I'm Steve Thompson. Good night.